Good morning, this is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. The market looks flat for today, Wednesday, January 13. The plan for today is I'm not going to do any trades. I'm going to keep this video short. I'm just going to go and paste all the transactions from Monday and Tuesday into my spreadsheet. The only thing I want to say is Bitcoin did drop significantly after hitting 41, I believe, and it dropped down as low as I think it was 30,000, and then it rebounded a little bit up. So what that mean is my RIOT blockchain was a risky move. I played it, I pushed it out 1 week, then I rolled it back into the current week. So I'm still playing around with it. There is enough premium for every time you row. There's a net credit, so that for right now it's fine as long as you stay ahead of it. Once you get behind or in the money, it becomes a lot harder to play. I gotta make sure I copy 2 days worth. So it's the 11th and the 12th. Paste into there. Again, I gotta copy 2 days worth. Do not copy today's 11th and the 12th. So that goes all the way down to here. And then I'm gonna delete all those adjustments and other fields that I don't need. Okay, you paste that into here. And then I'm just gonna spend some time cleaning this up. And I do this every time. So I'm just gonna speed it up from here. Okay, I fixed all the cells, and the only thing I had to be not make a mistake on is my iron condor. I counted this one as one trade. I closed this one out, and then the other one I counted as one trade because I actually, so all these are one trade. I consider that a row. I technically I was rolling it, so I could have counted as a close and open, but I didn't do that. I actually did close that. I actually did roll that, so I counted all those as one trade. Obviously, my commissions were pretty high. You look at how many legs times two, but that's one trade. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was a couple things. Let's show you the RIOT was interesting. So let's take a quick look at RIOT. Obviously, with Bitcoin going down, you see this. My RIOT, I've been moving it up and down. It hit 25 when I was making money on there. Then I rolled it out to a 20. Then I moved it up for some money. You see, it's kind of weird what I did. When the Bitcoin recovered on Monday, I rolled it closer 1 week and a 24. Now, because RIOT is going back down, I need to roll it back out to next week. But again, each time I'm collecting a premium, so I'm trying to stay far away from it. I think market price is 22 and change. And here you go. RIOT is showing 22.88. A little bit of volatility here. So there is some risk here. I'm not going to say there isn't. And if you want to see what I end up doing, we'll use the subtotal 9, right? Just all the cells, whatever you. So that's how much I made in blockchain without ever owning the shares. So there are ways to play where you're just rolling, stay ahead of it. If Bitcoin goes down, let's say 1,000 a week, I just need to keep on rolling, and then at some point I'll end it. I'll take some money out of my potential profits that I already made. But you see, every time I roll, this one was, the last time was yesterday. It showed I did it for 85 bucks. And then this trade here, I did it for another $61. This one was where I won. It was that day it closed at 25. I think it was like 25 or 26 bucks. And then after hours, it went to 26 or 27. But I didn't care. I rolled it out because it was a weekend risk. And I did it for 21.50. And sure enough, that strategy sort of worked in my favor because we saw what happened on Saturday, Sunday / Monday. I think Bitcoin was $32,000 or $33,000. So that sort of worked. This one was all the moving up closer. You saw how many of these January 8s I have. That week I made $560 just rolling without ever owning the shares. And I did that the previous week too. If you can see that, the previous week when I first started was the same thing. I made $274. Will I know what's going to happen with this trade? Absolutely not. Let's look at another trade that I thought was really interesting. My LMND trade. If I can get the ticker symbol right. So my LMND trade, my profit is showing here. You go, 6,200 on this. And I did something weird. I had a really tight, narrow spread. And narrow in LMND's case is, you see this, it was a 75 to a 90. So that's a $15 spread. I only paid 540. But then when I saw it moving up, I need to expand the width of it, and I'm glad I did, because I could have capped my profit here. So by doing that, I had to, now it costs a little bit of money to do, and that's what you see here. I got rid of the 90, moved it up to a 95, then I eventually moved it to 100 and then 105. Now at some point I will never catch up, so I am happy with the profit here. So that's what I did with LMND. I ended it, off to the next thing. My QS is still in play. QS has not been a good money maker. I thought QS was actually going to rebound and go back up to around 50 or 60. Well, it is at 50 something right now, but 60 or $70. Because if that was the case, I would have hit my 50% margins pretty quick, and I could have exited out and just moved on to the next trade. But on this one, I did collect $700 up front, and for right now, I'm safe. But doesn't mean anything. We know how fast these type of risky stocks move. So let's see what happens there. What I care about is we're at 60 free trades so far as of the 12th, as of yesterday. So let's go here to the pivot, and let's pivot on this here. And there you go. Hit the refresh button here. Okay, there you go. That got updated real quick. So I just took this number out here, this 3351. Moved it onto this spreadsheet, and sorry, and I moved it on here. I did 60 free trades so far, and you see my average is a little bit higher. Now I know why it's higher. The data is being skewed. My LMND trade was not a $10 trade. I didn't go for $10 on that one. That was I used a debit spread, but it was I was betting on an upside. I don't do a lot of those. I may do 2 or 3 of those a year, maybe 5. It all depends on what I see. I guessed right, made money. That one helped pay for some of the other things that I'm going to do. Sometimes what I like to do is you can use a profitable trade to pay for some other ones that maybe didn't go the way you want, but it will offset it. And the goal is to make money regardless of how you do it. That brings me to the end of this video. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook at Solving Chaos. If you haven't hit the subscribe button to my YouTube channel, please do so. Follow me along in 2021 to see if I can finish out the year with over 1,500 trades. I'm on trade, I think I said 61 or 62. I even forgot already. And see how much money I make. If I want to make sure I can do this consistently, and that's the key for this, is consistently make money, even if it's small trades where if you can pocket $15 or $20 a trade, that's profit. And if you add it all up at the end of the year, it should net out pretty good. So this is only the 8th trading day of the year. So follow along. Let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time. And as always, have a profitable day.